Hi guys, welcome back to Motorsport Manager. Basically, again, straight off after the last episode, we need to do something. We need to start improving massively. Our car is just absolute dog shit. We've got a new engine being built though, so that's just been finished. It's not going to be an improvement really, but we're going to take another go. That's top speed plus 50 there, so we could build that one. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Risk level -1, that's even better. So we'll take that one, and then what we'll do, we'll get rid of which one though, because what's risky up here? I don't know what to do. We'll have to look at it. That's plus 35, red zone -10, risk level +1. I mean, that takes a risk down, but there's not really any sort of like really good risky parts. I mean, that one's pretty good. It's plus 40, and it doesn't get the reliability. That's what we'll do. Actually, we'll take that one, and we'll take that because it's the same, and we don't lose the reliability. That's all right. So 465. That is starting to get nice. So I am a little bit concerned about how we're going to do job-wise. Do we start working on that one? Yes, we do. We'll stop reliability on that. I think the reliability elsewhere is going to be good enough, to be honest. I'll get that suspension up. There we go. So they're going to be ready before the race. Can we work on that? No. What's nearly done? I'll take away that. And that will work on you. That's one day after the race. So that one will be ready to go. In fact, we'll fit that now. So we'll get the Forney on that. And he's unhappy. But, I mean, we've only got one decent engine, mate. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to stick you there? No, because it's going to be bad for you, isn't it? We'll give you... I want to say we'll give you a new one, but we won't. We'll give it to Forney once it's ready. Forney's the bad driver at the end of the day. Max has eye problems. Okay, that's helpful. So that's just after the race. This season's not going well at all, and we've got this on our screen again. So we've got this nice little glitch to deal with now. Has that gone? No, it hasn't. Right. 1 second, guys. Let's save this. It's the second time this has happened. I don't know why. I don't know why this glitch has come up again. So let's save it. Not lose the progression we've got. Not there's been much progression. Let's exit Motorsport Manager and reopen it. You guys get to see the start of Motorsport Manager. If you've not seen it before. It's like I say you're going to see it, you're not, because I'm going to skip past the fucking start. I'm going to turn this right down as well on desktop audio so I don't get copyright claimed. Now you can't see this, but it's now trying to upload shit, which means the actual playing the game is a little bit slower. Oh well, one of those things. Should kick up now. It should come up on the screen any second now. Like I say, I've turned the desktop audio off. That's the Sega logo. You can't see that yet, for whatever reason. Game. Do you want to... There we go. That's the play sport bit. That's Motorsport Manager. I don't know what... That was my In a World voice. That was what it is. Don't need to see that. In a world where garbage is food. I don't know. Is garbage food? Some food is garbage. So... It's like... what's the point in, you know... What's the point in a lot of food, actually? Like quinoa. Just eat rice. Yeah. It's got more flavour than quinoa. Quinoa just tastes of cardboard. It does. Just eat rice. It's fine. This Motorsport Manager just crashed on me. Motorsport Manager's just crashed on me, isn't it? No? No. It hasn't. Fine. Let's continue that one. Load some assets in. Hope for the best. I hate it that it does this. It's twice it's glitched out on me. I don't know what it is. Can't be something. It might be something with this computer. I'm hoping it's just something with the graphics card, because we're going to be getting a new one soon. I keep mentioning it, and I shouldn't. I want my graphics card. I want my graphics card now. So earliest dispatch is tomorrow. Tomorrow being Friday. So, there we go. So, when's our engine going to be fixed or created? Mechanics are complaining, are they? Oh, we'll give them all a bonus. So, I'll read this one out. I've heard a few rumblings from some of the mechanics. They're not happy working in the factory. They do have quite long hours. What should I tell them? Well, what you should tell them is that you get paid a fucking good wage. That's what you should tell them. We'll give them a bonus anyway. But, let's go to the stuff. Yeah, look. 65 grand per race, 78 grand per race. That's per race. There are 10 races. This guy is on 650,000 a year. This one's on 780,000 a year. Do you know what? A lot of people would kill to earn that sort of money as a mechanic. Cunts. So is this, when's this engine being built? 11 days, so just after the race. Well, never mind. So how does that engine stack up now? Do we got the fastest engine on the grid? Hehehe. Nice, so we've got the fastest engine. Our gearbox is still shit. Our suspension and our brakes are still shit, but it's got the fastest engine on the grid. That's good. And we're building an even faster one, so that's even better. Let's have a look at these parts. So this is getting up there now. 404. That's good. That is nice. That is just sexual. That is. I don't know why it's sexual. It just is. These are nearly there. These are nearly there. So it's going to be one day after the race. That's going to be 100% before the race is done. I think the suspension could probably come off at this point, and we can look at doing that. Can we go a little bit more? 3 hours. Let's take the 3 hours before the race. Nearly get that up to 100%. 1 second. Can we do a bit more? 4 hours after the race. I don't need 100%, do I? Whereas I'd like to get these up and then maybe work on getting this other engine here. As I say, we're getting a new engine, aren't we? So there's no point. Let's do that. It's still 3 days before the race, so why the fuck not? So the performance work is all done there, so we can work on getting other bits done. This person's asking about telemetry center again. It's not going to happen, mate. Fuck off. We haven't got the money yet at the minute. So, financial management. Yeah, I've got it, mate. I've got it. Alright, let's get the parts sorted out. So these are nearly done. Oh, hello. Factory staff idle. Okay, well, we'll do this now. That's tomorrow, so 7 days after the race. I don't know what we're going to get in one day. I'd like to do it just because, well, it's going to be stronger than this, isn't it? We'll get that going. These are all done. Gearboxes are ready. So really it's just getting these two up now, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. See if we can get it sorted out. The designing the engine, has that been finished? Or is that in 3 hours time? We're about to start Tondela, aren't we? So that's going to happen afterwards. 54%, not quite there, so we're not going to bother with that. We'll carry on with this. And we're going to look at improving. I mean, this engine is fucking shit hot. There's no other word for it. It's going to be shit hot. So 350,000. I feel that may be doable. I know he's unhappy, but he's going to be getting another engine anytime shortly. I am going to build another engine, maybe two. I wanted to build 2 identical engines. It's going to cost a lot of money. We do need to look at improving our other parts, like cornering. I think that's where we're going to be kept behind. It's all well and good having like the top engine, but if you haven't got the ability to come out the corner at pace, what's the fucking point? Gearbox, again, another issue in that, well, we've got a very bad one. And again, you can have all the top speed in the world, but if you don't have the right gear ratios coming through, then you're not going to get anything out of it, are you? The screen is so bright, I've just seen how much it's lighting up my face every time it gets darker. Look, there we go. So the feedback's gone down because he's got astigmatism of the eye, apparently. Which sorry, there's a bit of a cunt, but oh well, one of those things. Let's get this down to medium. Let's get the handling down to around about there. Speed balance down. There we go, sorted. Take the mediums. Yeah. Same for you, mate. What we're going to do for you. So let's get this pushed down. Handling into... It's more or less the middle, isn't it? Yeah, everything else can stay the same. Do that. Now, I'll do the same for you, actually. I know doesn't really make any difference, but I like having all my fresh tyres near the start. Don't know why. I never do it. That's what I prefer. Let's get you sent out, mate. Your stints are race trim. Yep, lovely. Let's get you bang bang. Same for you, mate. Stint, yep. Bang bang. Smash it through. Now, the last race was a fucking major disappointment. We need to do a lot better here. Now, Deforney has got the fastest engine on the grid, so I'm hoping that's going to do us well. I'm actually wondering if we make one more engine, exactly the same as the one we've just made. So what's the fucking point? Might as well make it better. If we've got the opportunity to make it better, might as well make it better, mightn't we? And then we're going to start looking at getting suspension made. I think it's the weakest point of our engine, of our car. So I wanna look at that. I wanna zigga zigga. Apparently the other day, that song, I think it was this week actually. I think it was Tuesday. So what's today? It's Thursday the 13th. So Tuesday the 11th. That song turned 21 years old. I am fucking ancient. Did you know that, Joe? You know Wannabe by the Spice Girls? 2 days ago, that turned 21 years old. Does that make you feel old? Yeah. And Joe's younger than I am. And, yeah, I feel old because of that. I can't believe that song is like 21 years old. Actually, I kind of was, Joe. Everyone was a fan at my age. Everyone in primary school loved the Spice Girls. It's one of those things. So, also, like, now, the original Jurassic Park is 24 years old, so that makes it even worse. So let's get this sorted out, because we're not doing very... How old do you think I am, Joe? Joe said to me, wouldn't... Apparently I wasn't in school 21 years ago. My wife thinks I'm 2 years older than I actually am. Fucking hell. Cheers, love. Love you too. That really is a boost to my ego. I'm 30. I had two guys at work to me this week go, I didn't realise how old you were. And I went, why? How old you thought I was? And I thought you were older than me. And I went, how old are you? Well, I'm 39 and he's 38. So you thought I was about 40 then? And yeah. I went, I'm 30, you cunts. Fuckers. Do I look that old? Leave it in the comments. I mean, huh? Yeah, I do get... Yeah, I've just made a point. I've had 19-year-olds come onto my bus thinking I'm younger and about their age and tried chatting me up. And I've just basically gone, well, I'm married and I've got a kid and I've got another one on the way. And they're like, really? How old are you then? And I'm like 30. And they're like, what? I thought you're like 21, 22. No, I'm not, love. It's just like, so it swings and roundabouts. So either my looks change depending on my mood and what I'm wearing or whatever. But I look young and I act like an old man. Thanks. Cheers for that. It's true, though. It's true. I am a miserable cunt most of the time. Right, so we've got great. We're going to do that little change there. I kind of like doing that little change. It's enough to make a difference sometimes. So we're at 95%. Let's have a look at the Fournet. Not good. Keep you on the same tyres. Let's get this car setup sorted out. So it's actually worse. 75%. So let's go the other way. Go there. It's not brilliant, is it? Let's go a bit further. Yeah. There. Handling was pretty spot on. We'll take that though. Where's the top speed before? So the top speed now should be around about right. That might become an excellent. So we'll try that one out. Get these guys out. We're nearly at level 2. Is that for... Yeah, nearly at level 2. For medium tyres and race trim. Should hit level 3. We're not going to get qualifying trim or anything like that, unfortunately. Since the qualifying time's gone down to 12 minutes, it's become very difficult to do that. We'll give it a go, though. We need to get an actual lap out at some point. We do hit level 2 for race trim. We'll let the guys go round. He's happy with his gear ratio, so I'm happier there. So we know that he's got great. So, Deforney, mate, you need to tell me something. You need to give me some feedback here. If you don't give me any knowledge at all, I will not be impressed. Aero setup's better. Okay, what about everything else? I need to let them both get a lap out, really. Gomez has got the second fastest lap, so we'll bring him in now. Deforney got a better lap as well. Still slower than Daly, though. As I say, it's not we need to get other parts sorted out. I want to work on these engines, but we need to get other parts sorted out too. So we should get the money. We should get the money. It's just, it's disappointing. So let's get you straight out, mate. There's no fucking around. We need to get level 3, which we should be able to get. It's not even changing tyres. Off you go, mate. Yeah, I'll do. Straight out again, mate. Let's get this level 3. Quickly, 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 quickly. Oh, fucking cunts. Didn't get it. It's because we pulled them in. If we'd left one of them out, it would have been fine. I should have left Gomez out. Fuck. That is disappointing. That's my own fucking mistake, along with taking 5th. I'm looking out, just looked at myself in the camera. I've got some fucking bags under me fucking eyes, haven't I? It's a good thing I don't really care. I don't really care about my looks. Because, you know, when you look this good. Marcel Desailly's back. That's great. I'm glad you've joined us, Marcel. So, let's go with light foot and the medium tyres. Why not risk take? Oh no, because it's qualifying. I'm sitting there going, why not risk taker? Because it's qualifying. Car setup. So we've got an excellent, great, excellent there. That's fine. We'll take the soft tyres. Can we get anything else? Let's use that setup. So we went that way. So if we go that way, maybe that's going to do the job. Change the setup here. So 95%. We're excellent there. I think maybe just... You never know, that might do the job. We get a couple of shots at this, don't we? So take the softs, off we go. Let's take the qualifying. Send you out. No fucking around to get you going. And same for you. No fucking around to get you going. Now, Gomez, you're going to go on auto as per. Deforney, we're going to work with you. I don't know why I didn't click on it like I did in the last race. Clicking really works. Let's get this sped right the fuck up. You want to grab a beer? I might grab a... No, I better not grab a beer in a minute. I should not drink beer every night. I quite like drinking beer every night, but I shouldn't drink it every night. It's not good for you. Makes you feel good, though. Good and perfect. Overheated perfect, unfortunately, for Gomez. I'm really, really hoping we can get a decent finish here. Getting above 9th will be a bonus. We have got a much better engine now, so that may work in our favour. I mean, Daly's getting faster, and yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, really. I really, really need it. I don't know if I need a fart or a poo. I can't tell. A little bit of a fart. I think I still need. I think it's a little bit. I think there might be a slide of fart in there somewhere. One in the chamber, maybe. I don't know. This is a slightly more positive look here. That's a lot better than it was before. So we were finishing like 2 seconds behind Daly. 2.5 seconds behind Daly. Now we're sort of like 0.89. That's nice. The performance has helped. Don't get me wrong. The performance has helped massively. The performance work. Let's get you sent out again. So that's a 97%. So that was a good shout. Can we work on without fucking up too much? Can that do it? Get you sent out like that. So that was a bad shout. Let's not do that again. Can we go the other way though? No. Let's go back to that one. Let's try that. Same tyres again. So Gomez is going out now. We'll get Deforney going. Speed up. And then when we're around about that SP part, we'll slow it down again. So Deforney's 6th at the minute. Gomez is 13th. I'm a little bit more positive about our chances of getting points now. Smash that down. Go any further? It does go slightly bit further. Overheated perfect and overheated perfect. A little bit late, bringing it back down. But it's only us two out at the minute. I think we're the only people who can improve our speeds. Gomez isn't doing it. Deforney isn't doing it either. But he's going to finish 6th by the looks of things. I mean, Chalice and all that are trying to get out, but they're not going to be able to. I'm saying that they are out, aren't they? I didn't see the outlet bit. So Gomez in 13th. Deforney stays in 6th for now. But Chalice, Verne and Najiri may push Gomez further back. I don't think they'll push Deforney though. Let's have a look. Chalice just coming around the corner now. No. Najiri. No. And Blomqvist. No. That's fine. So we do get £175,000 for finishing 6th from my sponsorship on the qualifying, and that does make me feel a bit more confident about this race. That engine seems to have done us a nice big favour, so I'm looking forward to getting this next engine now as well. Fucking Marcel. Where is Susie? No Susie, but we've got Rio and Aaron. I mean, it could be worse. It could have no one about. Where's Natalie Pinkham though? Let's get into this race. So, before we pick these, let's go to the car setup. Let's change the setup. So we've got a decent setup here now. It's 97%. It's 28 laps. You get 11 to 13 on those, 7 to 9 on these. Weather forecast is fine. I think we go medium soft. Yeah, we'll go medium soft. So we take 15, 16. I want to take 17 actually, 18. No, we're going to take 18 because it's been the refueling that's been slowing us down. 19. It's the refueling that's been slowing us down. That's the thing. So I don't want to get slowed down too much. We'll go the same there. We'll take 18. We'll take slightly less on him. We'll get him in first, and then we'll put him out on 2 lots of softs. So let's go to knowledge. I'll take light-footed, medium. No, we won't. We'll take risk taker. Oh, do we want to take risk taker? Yeah, we do. Race trim. Yeah. And for you, don't really need nurse at this point, so we'll take that. Driver strategy. Well, we know what we're doing here, don't we? We do the same thing every time, unless we're trying for one stop, in which case we don't. So, Daly, Prost, Tossi, Bird, Lopez, and then DeForney looking like a young Johnny Depp. I said it once before, I'm going to say it again, he does. So let's have a look at DeForney as he is a lot further up the grid. He's going to fall back to about 10th from the off, though. He always does. He sort of speeds up to someone, has to slam brakes on, and that fucks him out. Gomez under 16th. The DeForney is up into 4th now. So he actually had a decent start. Gomez, fuck me. Did you see that from Gomez? Straight up into 8th with a nice manoeuvre. So DeForney, we just need to work on his other parts, really. Once we've got the other parts sorted out, we're solid. Because we've got the engines. That's the thing. We've got the engines. DeForney's pushing lovely here in 4th. Gomez has dropped a position down to 9th. But, I mean, other cars are going to be doing a lot better at this point. So let's get these neutral tyres down. We need to push these through down to around about a lap 11, 12 if possible. I don't think we're going to manage to get there, but we need to be able to push these tyres a little bit longer. Let's get that boost going. Pull away a little bit from Bird. Now Gomez has dropped to 11th, which is kind of where I'm expecting him to finish in this race. I'm expecting a lot from DeForney, and so we're going to concentrate on DeForney mostly. Gomez has just crashed, so we're only concentrating on DeForney. Well done, Gomez, you fucking tosser. That's great, that is. We've had 2 crashes so far this season, and in the season that we are struggling in. Joy. Cheers, mate. On the plus side, though, it means we don't have to worry about getting in the pit, I guess. At least it was Gomez. I mean, DeForney's got a much better car. He's a much better driver, even with astigmatism. How much does that suck? Seriously, you are on equal status, Gomez, as DeForney. And even when he's got an astigmatism and he can't fucking see properly, he's still a better driver than you. I go back and forth between the drivers, I know. I know. Sometimes I shit on DeForney, sometimes I shit on Gomez. I still say DeForney is the better driver of the two. I mean, he's on more money, he's got better prospects going forward with regards to his potential talent. He's got to be better, hasn't he? So, we're keeping Bird, sort of, I want to say at bay, but we're not. It's 0.7 of a second behind us. It's 0.6, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. So he's still less than a second behind us. He does look like he's probably going to take us very shortly. But, I mean, we've got a little boost there. So what we could do is with Bird crashing, and Tossi, and Daly, because we need a podium finish at this point to really sort of improve our chances of finishing where we need to finish. I love the fact that this camera autofocuses. That's brilliant. So I'm sort of like, if I move back... Oh no, I turned that feature off. There's a feature. The Logitech C920, by the way, is a fucking wonderful webcam. There's a feature where it follows your face. So if I move sort of to the left, it will do that. But I don't want to do that because it means the wife will be in. That's why I'm trying desperately to kind of It's a really uncomfortable position to sit in, but I haven't got my things sorted out just yet. I'm looking to get because I've got these two new monitors and they are way too big for this desk. I am looking at getting a monitor stand, and the other monitor, which I'm now looking at, is going to be sitting vertically as a portrait mode. I mostly use that one just to, well, browse or record on, so it's not too much of a problem. I mean, I sometimes watch TV on it, but it's mostly for sort of non-gaming. The one I'm looking at in a minute, the one that's just below this camera, that is for gaming. Exactly the same, but I use my left one for gaming for whatever reason. It's just more comfortable. So we're pulling away from Maria Lopez, who's taken over from Bird, actually. We've got a nice 1.2 gap there. How are our tyres looking? We're doing alright on our tyres. 50% left. Which means we're probably going to get another 2 to 3 laps. That gap has just got smaller, hasn't it? At least it feels like it's got smaller. The gap between us and Tossi has got bigger. I mean, if we can finish 4th overall, I'll be very fucking happy. But if we can get 2 more laps out of these tyres, that'll be a bonus. We can switch to another set of mediums. Should we push a little bit? So Tossi is going into the pit now. So I kind of feel like we should go into the pit at the same time. Let's pause this just a second. No, wrong. So, Prost. Prost is pitting. Daly isn't. Tossi is. I think we're going to do follow the leader in this particular race. We're going to try and do exactly what Daly does. So it's Daly pits, we'll pit, so on and so forth. We've got slightly different tyres though, so maybe we'll just wait until after that. Maria Lopez is closing this gap down. That's 1.7 seconds, but we are up into second, albeit very, very briefly. No, don't conserve fuel, you fucking moron. Let's smash this out a little bit, and once this builds up again, we should hopefully be able to smash around the corner. I don't know why I keep saying smash. It's not even nice food. If you're not from the UK, you don't know what smash is. It's instant mashed potato, and it doesn't sound as nice. Well, it sounds a lot nicer than it actually is, shall I say. It's like a powder and you add water to it and you basically get mashed potato. It's fucking horrible. You used to get served it in school. It's a fucking disgusting dinner. It's really, truly horrible. We'll take 16 laps of fuel. We'll come out in roughly 4th by the looks of things. Won't worry about recharging the battery. As a balance, what happens if we take safe? We'll take the balanced, I think. Add 1 more lap of fuel. And if we take away... Well, we might as well go with the 13 then. Yeah, we might as well take the extra fuel. Fuck it. And we'll go attack, because we've got 33% left on these tyres. Probably could have gone... You know what, actually? We'll push 1 more lap. No, we won't. Fuck it. We're just going to come in now. Fuel options. Get up to... Wow, that is a big difference there. That's right, we'll take that. Pit strategy of balance. If we go fast with fighting... We'll take the balanced. So we might as well go attack. Now it's partly because other drivers have just now pitted. That's why there's such a big difference. If we can come out in second after a pit, that is fucking immense. I don't think it's going to happen though. We are attacking on these tyres. Just try and gain a bit of distance here between us, Tossi and Prost. We should come out ahead of Maria Lopez, so we should come out in a 3rd at least, unless there's a big fuck. There's going to be a big fuck up, isn't there? We're going to come out in like 19th. Get these tyres back down to neutral for now. Get these tyres sorted out. We're coming out in 4th. No, we got there in 3rd. Lovely. That is good news. That is very fucking good news. So, is that Maria Lopez has just used a boost to get around us, which is a bit disappointing, but we've managed to hold that fighter off. Tossi has taken the lead from Prost. And we're 11 seconds, 12 seconds behind. Only half a second ahead of 4th, who's just taken us. And who's that in 5th? Daly. Managed to fight back from Maria Lopez. That is good news for us. Now, obviously these guys are going to have to pit before we do. But we will have to pit again. And it's just about balancing now. I think we're probably going to try and finish on some soft tyres if we can. They're slightly faster, of course. But we get a little bit less out of them. Come on, mate. Hold off Daly. I know he's very, very good. I know he's got a very good car, but hold him off. We need to be able to gain a bit of distance, alright? In fact, let's go get on these tyres a little bit, alright? Need to really get a distance between us. So we've got ourselves up to nearly 3 seconds. That's the good thing about this fucking car. It's with this new engine, it is so quick. We just need to work on everything else. So that gap is nearly at 4 seconds now. What's that? Yeah, nearly at 4 seconds. So with that boost there, that should be 4 seconds. We can go push on these. So yeah, we're 4 seconds difference now. I love this new engine. It's so good. It's just a shame Gomez crashed. We needed Gomez. Because with Gomez, if we'd finished like even 11th or 12th, we'd have got... This would be like, if we finished third, 4th place finish. As it is, I'm probably going to finish like 9th. Well, it's not going to be 9th. It's going to be sort of like 7th, 6th, 7th. Which isn't good enough. We need to get ahead of 7th. We need to be doing better than 5th, really. So we've got a new personal best sector for Sector 2. I'm hoping, actually, we might do a lap where we really attack. On the soft tyres, that is. Because I would like to get the bonus points for fastest lap. And maybe something we need to do. That'd be a good way of getting some extra points in. Actually, a very, very good way. So we've still got we've got a 5 second gap between us and Daly now, which is nice to see. I need to try and push that even further, ideally. Don't want to push these tyres too much. We need to get to around about lap 22 on these tyres, if possible. So we're going to have to go neutral. I don't want to push too much harder. Let's take neutral. We've got enough fuel to do so, I think. Yeah, that's why I've told you to go neutral, mate. You know, I already told you to calm down on the tyres, but yet you're still complaining about it. Thing is, now going neutral, this gap here is just close to 4.5 seconds, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it. I don't want to let him get too close. We might have to push again very shortly. I do have this boost to use, though. I've not used it for a little while, so there is that. That'll gain us a few seconds. I'm sure he's used his. So let's get around this section here. Use it while we're going full pelt. Let's turn it off again. That's just under 4 seconds we've got now. We'll use it along here. We'll use it along this stretch. So looking at Tossi and Prost, they're going to come in relatively soon. Daly will probably come in around about the same time as us. Same for Maria Lopez, I guess. There's a 4 second gap. That's not too bad. I want to try and... I'm definitely after a podium for this race now. With where we are, definitely after a fucking podium. Anything less than third, I'm going to be angry with. Very angry with. So, how are we doing tyre-wise? 49%. We've got 7.5 laps of fuel. Lap 17 starts. There's still 11 laps to go. How's that gap doing? That's getting worse, isn't it? That's right. So, push again. Push on these tyres. Gonna have to. I want to try and stay ahead of him. So, I'm sure he's probably pushing at this point. Where is my mouse cursor? There he is. No, he's not. He's just doing really fucking well. And he's got 58% charge in his battery. Okay. He's cut that down to 2.5 seconds now. So we're going to attack. We're going to have to come in earlier. We're not going to end out on softs, unfortunately. We're going to have to end up on mediums. It's just the nature of it. That gap is really closing fast. 2.5 seconds again. Let's use our boost along here. That's the thing, he's still got so much boost, hasn't he? 63%. He's going to use that just when we don't want him to use it, basically. His strategy's like laid back as well, and he's still managing to close this gap. What's that, 2.2 second gap? 2.1? Fuck. Basically, fuck. So, we're going to go push on these tyres now. We're not going to come in on this lap. We're going to come in on the lap afterwards. In fact, we're going to have to go neutral to do so. I feel like a lot of drivers will be coming in on this lap. So, fuel option wise, got 9 laps remaining. So, let's take 14. Tyre choice, we'll go with... Have to take them, don't we? Park conditions, that'll be fine. Pit strategy, do we risk it? No. No, I think we'll take a... We'll take a balanced. I really don't want to risk it. But I think if it was a safe and it was 0% risk, I'd take it. That 4% makes me just think it's negligible, to be honest. So we're going to stay neutral on these tyres. We're going to use our boost because that gap has really closed now. Now I'm hoping he's going to come in. I think he's going to hold off one more lap. I think these two will probably come in. I think Daly's going to hold off a little bit longer. Yeah, so yeah, both first and second, Tossi and Prost have come in. I'm hoping Daly will as well. Of course not, Daly's going for it. Let's go push on these tyres when we come out of here. So, come on. Decent, please. That's alright. Coming out in 6th. That's not bad at all. So we've still got other drivers ahead of us. So Bird's going to have to pit. We're 11 seconds behind him now. How far ahead behind second and third are we? So we're 19 seconds behind third. 22, 21 behind second. We know those drivers are going to have to pit. Well, Tossi already has, but Maria Lopez still needs to. We've got this boost here. We can see the guys coming around now. So Daly has missed it out. In fact, all of these drivers have missed it out. What about you, Bird? Are you going to go in? Bird has fucked it off as well. So next lap they will be going in, I should imagine. Let's use that boost here. Let's hold on to some of it though. So I want to use it along this stretch. We're going to need all of our boost to pull ahead. So we've got 7 laps remaining, is it? Something like that anyway. I know it says 22 out of 28, but still 7 laps. You start off on lap 1, don't you? I don't know why that confuses me a little bit. It just does. It's sort of like you're on lap 28 out of 28. Okay, well, I should be finished now, shouldn't I? No. Alright. So, 2 of these drivers have gone into the pits. We should pull ahead of those. Will there be a third? There is 3 drivers in, so we should come out in third place. And we do. Just pulling ahead of Maria Lopez, who's out the pit already. That's not good for us. As she's on softs, or he's on softs. It is a he, by the way. It's just got a girl's name. I know some boys have Maria Lopez. Have Maria Lopez, have Maria as a name. I mean, I know guys called Kelly. You know. I know a man. Who was the manager? I had a manager called Stephanie. And he was a big guy. And you wouldn't take the piss out of his name. Just you wouldn't, because he was a big guy. He was fucking huge. He was a lump. And he would fucking... If he hit you, you'd know it. He's the kind of guy that... If he hit you, you stay hit, you know? It's disappointing Lopez has got past us. And I can see Michelle trying to do the same in a second. So we're not... I don't think we're going to get a fucking podium, are we? Come on, DeForney, mate. You've got all of the fucking engine power in the world. You should be doing this. No, you're not stopping on your tyres, mate. You're going to fucking gun it. You've got 4 laps remaining. You've got 65% of your tyres. You are gunning it. You are getting that third place. You're having a fucking podium in this season. We need it. There is no fucking doubt we need it. We're pulling away from Michelle, though. 3 seconds there. Unfortunately, Lopez is pulling away from us. There's 3 seconds there. Nearly 4. There's 4 seconds. As long as we can pull away from Michelle, though, I'm going to be fucking disappointed that we don't get a third, but I will take a fucking 4th at the minute. I'm fucking pissed off that we don't get a fucking podium. We're not going to get a podium here. But hopefully, once we've got this new engine, as long as Gomez doesn't fucking crash again, we should be alright. Hopefully that is the crash is done. Bearing in mind, DeForney, I think if DeForney didn't have astigmatism, and he could actually see where he's going, would have been alright. Would have been would have definitely got third. Tossi's too far ahead. Prost is too far ahead for us to get fucking first or second, but we should have got a third, really. It's just those stat decreases, which don't disappear until after this race, I think fucked us a little bit. We've got 2 laps remaining, though. We're on lap 27 and 28. We've still got 43% of our tyres, so we should be able to just attack, try to increase that gap between us and Michelle. And Bird as well, because Bird is right on Michelle's ass. I'm hoping Bird's going to slow Michelle down. Hopefully the little tussle those two will keep him behind me for a while. I can see Maria Lopez just pulling away. She's 7 seconds ahead of us now. So it's just a final lap though, so there is that. Oh fuck me! I just see Bird has taken around Michelle. 4 seconds. I can go with Bird. With Bird, that 4 seconds can be -1 second for him very, very quickly. Especially when we've got fucking Bloomfist in front of us, slowing us down, the cunt. So it looks like Prost is coming through first, Tossi in second, and Maria Lopez in third. As they cross the line there. We do get a 4th, which isn't bad at all. It's a little bit disappointing considering where we were, but I will take 4th. I'm a bit more pissed off that Gomez crashed. But that is positive for the future, shall we say. That is very positive for the future. Considering that I'm sitting here going, we're not going to get 5th, we're not going to get 5th, we're not going to get 5th. I'm more positive that we might get 5th now. Yeah, that's kind of cheered me up, especially as I know that he's got a few eye issues at the minute, shall we say. He's been picking at his bum and wiping his eye. That's what he's been doing. like pink eye. I don't know what. He might be. I don't know. He may be having another affair or someone. Which I need to head out and spin a fucking Pokestop in a minute. Still haven't got around to that. I'm a fucking child. The thing is, I'm going to get a fucking thing today. That's my 7th day. So, Deforney finishing in 4th. Connor Daly got the fastest lap. So Deforney goes up in the 10th. Gomez drops down to 15th. We've pushed up to 7th. So it has brought us ahead of... has brought us ahead of Tekitar, but we're still 12 points behind Nextev Neo. Nextev Neo is where we need to be. We said we're going to finish 5th. That's where we need to finish. Fucking Marcel, go away. No fucking sign of Susie Perry. So not only did we not get a podium, but Susie Perry didn't turn up either. At least I suppose she can't say she's disappointed with us. There is that, I guess. I might have to do another episode. I want to do another episode straight away. I might have to. I'm happy with this. I want to see what... So we came 4th in that race, which means Chairman's happiness will go up. Which is fucking desperately needed at this point. So that's gone up by 11%. Mark's ability's gone up a little bit. Your morale's gone up. Your stats have gone up a little bit, although they kind of went down. So yeah. They only lost 1 million. So that's a little bit nicer than 1.4. But anyway, guys. That is, well, we've got the engine built now, so we'll build a new engine before we disappear, but we will say this is going to be the end of the episode. Now, of course, if you did like today's episode, please do like and subscribe, share it with your mates, you know. If you think they're going to enjoy it, let them know, basically. Let them have a look. We'll take that one, and might as well. And that one's a 495. Reliability plus 5. Oh, if we can get that as well. Oh, do we take the risk level and then push for that? Because that means it'll be usable. Because that will unlock that. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, it's 30 less, but we'll do that. Fuck it. 1.9 million. We'll take that. It's fine. We'll burn that. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed today's episode, of course, please do like and share. Subscribe, comment. Check me out on Twitter, @Keggedy. Why not check out my Football Manager series while you're here as well. Doesn't get that much love. It's a little bit slower than this. It should be a lot quicker now with this new computer, this new build. In fact, I know it's a lot quicker. So instead of like 50 minutes per episode, it's been coming out sort of like 35, 40 minutes per episode, which is a lot nicer. It's a lot more manageable. It's almost bite-sized. It's not bite-sized. It's kind of like a big meal still. It's like a big steak dinner. But have a look anyway. But I will see you guys when I see you. Take care.